Hello? Yeah. What? What? I ain't trying to call you.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that.
You got a mic?
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. First down, Winston. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw is Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play, Winston to Evans, and even 40 yards.
Ready, blue ready. Mike is 59, Mike to 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go.
Jameis to throw it. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Green, cover three.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Let him go.
Now Winston on 4th down. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's
too easy.
2 yards on the
Too
touchdown
easy,
there.
yo.
And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Buccaneers 7, Panthers 0. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We're going to work.
The Panthers take over first and at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Greer and the Panthers set to go 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. On second down, McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Ready, set. Mike, 45. It's a party now. Let's go.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. They're shoving his way inside the 35. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go. 30 base. Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. And go.
Greer on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Let's keep it up.
Huddle up, baby. Let's get this. Let's get this.
Down.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, foxtrot. On the book, dude.
Greer sets to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
That's
I know
right.
our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Greer. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They snap it to Greer. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yes, sir.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
He don't want no smoke, man.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Go, AJ.
From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Winston connecting with Howard.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Ready, blue ready.
Mike 59. Focus, defense, focus.
Let him go.
They run it. It's Ogunbowale. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. This is Miller. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Hogan Bawale. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rashad Perriman there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And an alley to run. Touchdown,
wow.
Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards.
Wow.
As they are an extra point away now from
Fucking
tying this
man.
football game. And with that carry, he's already over 100
trying to
yards here
regroup
in
for
the
the
first
next
half.
quarter.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
and again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
A try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go,
Now the
let's
Bucs
go.
going to use the first of their
Let's go.
timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Check, 59.
Winston now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23.
Ready? Black 25 behind. 59. Mike to 59. 5-0. Mike, check. 59.
Final play of the half here, Winston. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Gay knocks this one
take
through.
the 3, yo.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Think he gonna keep running on me.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
And he's got daylight.
God damn it.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina.
Gotta tighten up.
Christian McCaffrey, 76 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Jameis now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Under 10.
A run with Ogunbowale. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. On 2nd and 9, Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is caught by Evans.
Playing with me, sucker.
Into the end zone. Touchdown,
Fuck, they
Buccaneers.
don't know who I is.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead.
Huh?
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. and that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Panthers 21.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. It's Devin.
Beat him up!
And he'll
Nasty!
6 yards on the return.
Beat him
I
up!
don't think they care. They've got the football back.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get that ball. Get that ball. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Hot seven. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Following the interception, Winston. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, here we go. Green, triple team. Watch the pass. Let we go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston and Braith, the tight end's got it.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size
Clock
of these players
management. Clock management, yo.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Switch.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Let's go, baby.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 59.
5-0.
Mike 5'9".
Jameis now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. From his goal line here, Greer. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one out to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17. McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on second and 8. Greer. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw, Greer. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
Damn it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. First down, Greer. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
30 base. 61, matchbox, light.
From just shy of midfield, Greer. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Greer now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's first and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a first down throw, Greer. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And inside the 20 before he's
driving
brought
on
down.
me, yo.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. They keep it with Davis on first down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. He's got Evans. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Oh, come on!
But this one is incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Winston. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
They've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Respect my mind.
Watching this one right here who gave up, because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that one. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Set 18 Gator. Look at me, zipper.
54.
Now it's Greer. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Greg Olsen. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey with a first down and more. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, Delta. Ready?
Greer. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Interception all day, baby.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here.
Damn, number one, two is not a winner, and three, nobody remembers.
And we know that every play during a game
number
matters.
one.
You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.